Yo, Sam here. I had 3 things I wanted to say. 1, this is the first part of FP's intro story, set a few months prior to Hobbs. It follows a drug deal gone wrong for FP, who at that point was known as Big Snake, or Robert Reed. We're going to release it in 3 parts, I think. We recorded intro stories for all 3 characters, but I thought FP's would be a good one to start with. This was recorded like 3 years ago. I think it was one of the first things we ever recorded together as a group before we really thought we'd actually start a podcast. At that point, I thought it would just be a dream that languished on my laptop, eventually forgotten. 2, we have a couple other voices you may not recognize, but they're part of our RPG family. Brady and Lee are playing 2 characters in the intro that will probably come back around later, and Aaron is playing Jack. The plan is to get out FP's story, then come back to where we left off with F-Cell, to a story arc I've taken to calling Cardiff Hunters. 3, I wanted to touch on something important that recently occurred. Free speech is currently being challenged as media corporations bend the knee to politicians' feelings. The federal government, via the FCC, has pledged to go after people saying things they don't agree with. And ABC, Disney, and local TV operators Nexstar Media Group and Sinclair have decided to capitulate to these demands to help a $6 billion merger go through. This is a direct attack on free speech by the federal government, supported by millionaires and billionaires in and around our federal government. As such, we have canceled any subscription service related to ABC and begun boycotting companies that do business or advertise with them. I've included a link to a list of major companies that advertise through ABC in the show notes. I've sent their media reps emails explaining why I will no longer be using their services. None of these people or groups, including the current federal government administration, care about you or me or our lives. The only thing they care about is money, so this is our chance to speak their language. So I guess with that, welcome to Hand on the Door again.
Okay, gentlemen, I've brought you to this fine house of wining, dining, and musical refining to discuss an important matter away from the establishment's prying eye in the sky. My unremitting lurking habits have uncovered something unprecedented and unruly that...
Can the pre-written speech, doohickey? Get to the fucking point. You're reading forums while, what, waiting for Jerry Ryan fakes to download? Got it.
Fakes? Fakes? Reliable sources say that she posed... right. You remember that Nazi idiot Jeremiah Walsh? Ran that talk show out of Ashland, Oregon that got taken down?
Redundant description, but yes. If you looked past the hate, he seemed to have a few interesting ideas about Montauk and the Philly experiment. Collars had a good breadth of knowledge, too. Absolute asshole. Free speech is a cornerstone of the American institution, but he was an asshole.
Right. Well, on .conspiracy.cointelpro.psyop, someone has been posting fanfic, but it's highly specific and suspicious. Too many pieces of intimate black copter knowledge. And it's some weird shit, boys.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit yesterday. Oh, what was it? Pierce the Veil 420. That shit's wild. No way any of it's true, doohickey. Fiery green eyes in the sky, fishmen. And that last one, some underground research facility underneath a bar in New Mexico. That's just some like Area 51 shit with a new coat of paint on it.
Bingo, relax. I didn't see. Did you happen to print any of it off? I've noticed some scrubbing lately of Usenet, specifically around things that have to do with federal operations speculation. It's probable there's at least one spook mod on there trying to clean things up.
Did I ever, Myers? Did I ever? Listen, I want you to take this, commit it to memory, and burn it after reading, because...
I'm not lighting something on fire in the middle of this restaurant, doohickey. Why bring this up, though? Do you think it's interesting enough for us to look into? Oh. Chaos. You want to go to the conference.
Oh, fuck yeah. Art Bell Dreamland, here we come. I want to hear the hum.
No. It's not just that. But one of the ladies I'm in a long-distance relationship with...
Nope. Nah. That's just posting on a forum. You don't even know them. How do you know they're ladies? They could be fucking, like, I don't know, alien cyborgs for all
bingo,
you know.
You have no... Okay, yes, Dreamlands is in Taos this year, and yes, it's this upcoming weekend. And yes, Ashra Mystic Goddess _3 at AOL.com will be in attendance. But I thought this would be a good way to use the Redacted Collective's funds to investigate something weird.
Oh, so we could be on the forefront of investigating Couch Warrior stories? Wow, can't wait.
Relax, Bingo. All right, let me see here. This says this happened, a few months ago? May 23rd, 1998.
So this is May 23rd, 1998. You guys are all part of Big Snake's gang, which is sick. And
I presume that just because, like, do we have a name for our gang? Is it just Big Snake's gang?
the Hissies,
I don't know. Gangs always have cool names, right?
Yeah. super cool names.
I don't know what kind of cool gang name. I was gonna say Children of Yig because he's a snake, but then I was like, oh wait, that's
a little occultish.
it is. Yeah, I'm like, no, it's gonna.
Should I ask
That's too much.
Should I ask ChatGPT, give me 3 cool gang names?
Related
What
to
about tunnel
snakes.
snakes?
Related to snakes, yeah, for sure.
What do they say?
I didn't even write snakes. Vermilion vipers.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
There
We are
we go.
the Vermilion
Sick,
Vipers.
ChatGPT.
Yep.
The Vermilion Vipers. The name evokes a sense of danger and allure with a splash of color to add a distinct identity.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
So the-
ChatGPT.
So the Vermilion Border Vipers.
Can you also ask the art one for the matching gang tattoos for the
Yes.
Vermilion Vipers? Maybe send that out to all of us. Really help me get into character.
I guess, do you guys just want to like briefly introduce each other to your characters?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, my name is Jimothy Knowles.
Easy
No
to say.
holes?
So, yeah, No Nose. No Nose is the nickname.
No
So I'm
balls?
the cooker of the drugs, the chemist,
Chemist.
whichever, like I said, I cook the drugs. I got the nickname No Nose because I was in a PhD program and wasn't getting paid enough, so I tried to cook drugs on the side and blew up drugs in my face and a missing part of my nose. Subsequently, people are not into it. My charisma is 7. So it's because of how fucked up my face
People
is.
just can't stand to look at you.
Yeah, you're just like, oh god, like, just how far can you stick a finger in there?
Is it like a real like syphilis nose situation?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oddly enough, the rest of your face is impeccable, though.
Oh, he's an Adonis otherwise.
It's like your nose is just gone.
Yeah, and I have glasses and I have one of those like silver syphilis nose covers.
Even more off-putting.
Yeah. Nobody's into it.
All right. Dolly has given us. I said, Vermilion Viper is our gang name, and we need a tattoo. Can you show me the best Vermilion Viper gang tattoo? As my prompt. And
Are you sending it to a text?
this is
or-
what it is.
How can I look?
I'm gonna show you. It's pretty fucking cool, if I'm being totally honest. I'm gonna send
Are we
it
just
to-
gonna get these tattoos now?
Yeah, I think we need to. Okay. Aubrey, do you want to introduce your character? Tell us about your
sure.
guy.
My character is Angelo Bartosiak. He's 45. He's an ex-Polish mom. Not a mom. He's a mob.
And what's his
muscle.
name? Victor?
No, his name is Victor. His name is
Victor.
Angelo.
Angelo.
Angelo
Okay.
Bartosiak.
I guess I should be writing these all down too. I got really sucked into the Vipter game.
And he's basically the muscle. He is an ex Polish mob muscle that basically he left because of a drug problem and moved to New Mexico. He no longer has a drug problem because at one point he tried to steal a little bit of drugs from the cartel to do and he got beaten within an inch of his life. So now he's sober. But he also is really into botany, loves plants. So that's like his weird thing that he does.
And how long has he been a member of the Vipervar Vapors?
About 10 years. He's been around in New Mexico for a while.
Got it. Jimmy, how long has Robert Reed been drug running?
I would say, I'm going to say, I'm 45. So I'd say, I'll go with 30 years since he was 15.
Nice. When he was a young Vin Tipper.
Yeah.
I would say Angelo probably moved there when he was in his like early 30s, did a bunch of drugs and got it like kind of into the gang at like 35. Now he's 45. picture just like a very large Polish man, pretty ugly. That's what Angelo looked like.
Okay. And
A
what was
big,
your-
ugly Polish man.
Yep.
Well, we're all familiar with that. What was your guys' name, Pat?
Jimothy Knowles.
The classic name,
No nose
Jimothy.
Knowles.
I heard no nose, no holes. That's what I heard.
I heard no nose, no balls, but like bowls. Like your
Or all of the above. No balls,
Russian.
no holes. He's
Just skinned all down there.
Seems like he's all holes in the nose.
yeah.
Oh yeah, is it holes? Can he poke into his sinus?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sick. He is a snake. He looks like a snake.
Jimothy, no nose, all holes.
He looks like a Viper vapor.
All right.
Is Jimothy's tongue split down the middle? So
Yeah, he probably has like a bunch of tattoos, and he probably did that.
yeah, that's sick. Okay.
He just has
Yeah.
like scale tattoos.
And he's the
And
he's
instead
the
of
chemist.
instead of doing like the waft to check his chemicals, he just goes
yeah, he's like, hey,
a little like snake flip
Yeah.
with his fork tongue.
how long has he been
He's
with?
literally just a snake man.
You created a monster. This is the final boss. How long has he been with the Viper Vapors?
Like 20 years at this point. Like he was trying to do his PhD, dropped out with the thesis, so he was like right there. So that would have put him like what, late 20s,
Yeah.
and he's 49.
I enjoyed that idea. He used to be like the normal guy. Just went off the fucking deep end one day.
No, he
That
just needed the
sounds
money.
right for a grad student.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they didn't have any money. He needed some cash. Fucked up.
Okay. And
Led to a life of crime. It only takes one.
it only takes one. What? All right, Aaron, it's your turn.
My character is Jack, just Jack. It's the only name. They're non-binary. They're somewhere between 32 and 52 years old. No one knows. No one can remember how long they've been a peakeeper, which is what I'm calling our gang. And Jack is crime. He does crime. They do crime.
Gonna write crime.
My
down.
job is crime.
And how long have they been with Viper Vapors?
No one can
No one
remember.
knows.
Oh, no one knows.
We don't remember when they showed up. You guys ever read dinosaur comics? It's like that web comic that's been around for a long time. There's one from like 15 years ago where the T-Rex suddenly is like, why do we have he and she? That's confusing. That's too much work. I have to remember like all these forms. I'm just going to call everyone Thon. It's a universal pronoun
A universal
now.
pronoun. Yeah.
It's like Kim and I have been using that for years, and then over the last several years is like gender neutral pronouns have become a thing. I'm like, in my mind, I'm always like, Thon approves.
Thon abides. Okay. So
10
we've
out of 10,
got
I like-
Angelo,
love that.
Jimothy, Jack, and Robert Reed. Did you
Call me Bobby.
Bobby? Okay.
God damn it, Bobby.
Excellent, Hank Hill.
I tell people to call me Bobby. That way I can use whether or not they say Robert to know how serious they are.
So what I think we're gonna do is that today you guys are riding along with Sean Sullivan, who is a new recruit to kind of your whole like drug gang. And Sean Sullivan is somebody that was asked by one of your bonds to accompany. You guys will meet at the local spot that you know you're supposed to go to meet up with this drug dealer. He's going to supply you with his drugs. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like methamphetamines, to be totally honest, since we're in New Mexico. And
It's probably a little bit of everything, but
yeah, and heroin.
Yeah.
And the goal is that you guys are going to take those and meet up with your fixer, who is going to then sell them because you guys are the middleman. And that is Antonio Ramirez. You guys commonly meet Antonio at, I'm going to share the screen and show you exactly where you commonly meet, at a little bar called
Okay.
Kobe Teats. I love this bar and grill.
Haven't we done this already?
That was the name of the bar the very first time we played on Zoom. with
okay, I was
Andrew.
going to say, I knew that was a reference to something.
So I made that picture for you guys. So you guys usually meet up at Kobe
Like a great
Teats.
dive.
It's a great dive bar. That wasn't really worth it because it took me like 40 minutes to make that, and we did nothing with it. So that's pretty cool. All right, Kobe Teats is 30 miles or so outside of Truth or Consequence, New Mexico, which is an actual name of a town. And so I think what we'll do is we'll set up where you guys are driving in the van to meet at your local spot. We'll say that this dealer that you guys are buying from is somebody that you like kind of trust, but you know is dealing with like a lot of the cartels that are outside of New Mexico. So they're kind of pumping stuff down in, and their goal is to get things through the border back down to Mexico. There's like a drug trade back and forth between obviously like Mexican cartels and American cartels, and they're selling stuff to you, who then you turn around and sell to Antonio Banderas or whatever his last name is. All right, so I assume you guys have done this before, multiple times probably, maybe not with this specific drug dealer, but you guys are in the van going, I think Sullivan is going to be pretty quiet. You were asked by one of your bonds, Shimmy, whoever you want him to be, to take him along because he's in need of money, and he's going to sit quietly in the back. So what is your guys' pre-drug running ritual? Do you have a pre-drug running ritual you do? Or is it just purely
I think we
silence?
do like the Mighty Ducks quack, but instead we hiss like snakes. Hiss, 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 hiss.
Sullivan's in the back, like he's this like 23-year-old blonde kid, and he's just staring like, what the fuck did I get myself into almost immediately. As the hissing comes to a crescendo, you guys pull up to the normal like site, the drug site, obviously speaking like a man with a lot of drug experience. There are 2 cars, 1 van, 1 car parked in this kind of like desert area. Standing outside are 3 really large men with guns, and then a smaller man that you would know as Baldamente, who you have done some business with. He's kind of standing around, look like they're all on their phones more or less. I don't know. Are they on their phone? No, nobody's on their phone. Fuck, I guess they're just like standing there waiting, huh?
Can you imagine?
What the fuck did you do then?
He just stood there.
I guess they're talking. Isn't that an indictment for how things go now in modern age? They're actually talking instead of looking at the phones. I guess we'll say it's like maybe 5 or 6 p.m. The goal was that you were going to be at Kobe Teeth's I Love This Bar and Grill by 10 p.m. So you guys got a couple hours to do your deal and then make your way to Kobe Teeth.
Okay, so we are trying to get the drugs now.
Heath?
Teeth.
From Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Wait, who?
Oh,
What was it?
Baldamente.
Paul Demente. We had his 3 large men with guns.
Yeah, and 3 large men with guns.
Paul Demente. Okay.
No.
Do we know Paul?
Demento.
Yeah, you've met Paul Demente.
Damn, that would have been
before.
a way better name.
Wow. Okay. Let's
Wait,
not
his last
critique
name
the
is Paul
GM right
Demento, or his name is
Demente.
Paul Demento?
Paul Demente.
Okay,
But he
so we
goes
know
by
Paul.
Demento.
And Sean is driving. Is that right?
Yeah, Sean's driving and not hissing because he's not sure what
Okay.
to
Which
do with
one's
himself.
Sean?
Sean
He's-
Sullivan is the blonde
Why
young
is
guy.
he driving?
Good question.
He seems like the baby bitch that shouldn't be driving.
Is he trying out for to be the
position?
driver?
Baby
to be
He's
the
trying
man?
out to be baby driver. Yep, that's right.
I guess I would probably tell Sean, like, hey, Sean. And I tell him, like, to flash the lights in some ridiculously complicated fashion, which is the signal to Paul to let him know it's us. Even though our van makes it very obvious that it's us.
He flashes in Morse code hiss,
Yep.
so the guy knows.
That's what I was thinking. Thank you.
That's so good.
Paul Demente, aka Demento, kind of nods at this abomination of a van that pulls up to him. You guys are so conspicuous for drug runners.
God, he hates us so much.
Yeah, he 100% hates you guys. He's like, why do we fucking keep selling to these idiots?
When I see him nod, I reach around Sean and roll down the window, and I'm like, Paul, you got to do the counter sign.
Him and his 3 men start circling around and going, hiss, 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 hiss.
Yep. All right, cool.
Very begrudgingly.
Now you guys all know nobody's a cop here.
It's not even a van, it's an old ice cream truck, and it says permanently the music is stuck on, so not only are we like flashing the brights and stuff, it's like
It's like
extremely loud.
But like kind of warped and slowed down because it's been playing for forever. It's like, yeah, that you guys are going to be really inconspicuous in the future here.
Yep. So we get out. Like I said, tell Paul, like, we're here for the pickup. Gonna pick some stuff up.
You got my money. And he stares at you and kind of waits to see if somebody goes back to the van and grabs it.
Yes, we have the money. Do we have the money? I assume we do.
I think so. This is like a pretty normal drug deal
Okay.
for you guys, I'm imagining.
I imagine it's like with the van, like a 1 bag in, 1 bag out. It's like the van, so like they throw one in, we throw one out, we throw one in, we throw one out.
Can you guys all give me a humint really quick or an alertness?
Mm.
Fail.
I critically failed. 66 on a 60 or a 50.
Ooh, I just barely failed.
Oh, so everyone failed? This is best case scenario. I love this. Excellent. Great. So who's going to grab the money?
Jimmy actually starts doing is he just is like in love with all of this, and so everyone else is like trying to like be cool for the drug deal, and he starts like banging like on the side of the van like around, and he's just like, drug deal, everyone look at us, we are doing a drug deal, fuck you pigs.
As he always does. This is his usual ritual for a drug deal.
I mean, you've been with us, you said, for like 20 years.
You just can't stop him from doing the drug deal dance every time.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard when you're not out in the middle of the desert. Like, let's say you're just at like a Starbucks in the middle of Albuquerque, but
I look at him and I say, Jim, this better be one of those like you're pretending to be stupid so no one looks at you things. I mean, like, are the cops really going to check someone who's singing a song about doing drug deals for doing a drug deal? Maybe you're on to something. I'm just saying.
The whole point, Bobby. We've been doing it now for 20 some odd years, and here we are.
That's never failed us before.
Can't argue with that.
It's definitely never critically failed us before.
Until this one time.
Jim is banging around on the van.
Jimothy,
I think,
but yeah.
Jimothy. Angelo got your whatever weapon you have.
Are we? Sorry, I missed. Are we like in combat right now?
No, you're not.
Oh.
But you're doing the drug deal, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
all failed horrifically on your alertness rolls.
Can I tell you where I am?
Yes.
I am pretending to sleep, maybe, on the bags with my feet propped up and my club clutched in my arms, eyes closed.
Okay.
And your
Okay.
club. I like that you have a club.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think I don't know that I have my weapon out. I think I just have hand on, because I wouldn't expect to like be in a fight right now, right?
No, but like they got their weapons out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like drug deal shit.
yeah, I mean,
we're
I'm, just like,
all
I'm holding
familiar.
it casually.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
like aiming it at someone.
Yeah, you're casually holding your AK. This is not like a scary situation at all. And I
Angelo,
guess
it
we'll
is
say that Bobby is bringing the money over. Unfortunately, because you guys all failed your alertness roll, what you didn't know or notice is Twitchy Sean.
God damn it, Sean.
He is hiding behind the van and comes out and says, "This is for my brother John," and starts fucking firing
Sean
with a
John?
pistol. Sean John.
That's
Sorry,
cool.
he is shooting.
He's shooting.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I guess the scene I'm thinking is Jack's feet's up on the dash and sleeping. Sean comes out, exits the driver's seat, right? You guys roll
Well,
out.
because we're probably going in the side, out the back, so he goes probably like around the front.
Oh, this is like the open desert.
I know, but I'm just saying that like for like the one in, one
Oh,
out,
I see what
one
you're
goes
saying.
probably in the side, and then we toss a bag of money out the
Yeah,
back.
you're like side to side kind of. So Sean's coming out, and I think that's where you guys didn't notice him, right? He like is getting out of the driver's seat to
Yeah.
do something that you guys hadn't noticed.
I feel like someone named Big Snake would just have like a really big, not like a pocket knife, but like a field dressing knife for like deer and stuff.
Like a Crocodile Dundee sort of situation.
Yeah, probably
like,
not on
pulls
his
it.
back. I imagine more like in like a hip, like a
Or
knife belt or something.
like
Or
a-
like a
Under like,
wearing a little holster knife.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
that'd be cool.
And how close am I to Sean?
You are going to be on the other side because it's pulled up with Jack is on one as close to the other van. So Sean has gotten out and kind of come around the front of the van because I'm imagining they're parked kind of in parallel and you guys are going to toss each other stuff. What's going to happen is because of it's like a surprise situation for you guys, we're going to go Sean gets a shot off and then the two of the dudes are going to get a shot off and then you guys are going to get to act in dexterity order. So what's everyone's dexterity? Please tell me now.
65.
75.
55.
60.
Excellent. So what ends up happening is Sean fires off a round. It clips one of the big guys. Actually, it clips Paul Demente in the shoulder. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it definitely draws blood. And then what ends up happening is that the two firing back both cap Sean in the and one in the shoulder, and you kind of see some like his like joint just being destroyed. And then the other one hits him in the knee. And as he's kind of coming down, he is looking like he's maybe going to fire again.
Damn it, Sean. I will probably take my knife out and throw it at Sean and try to hit him in the arm.
So do you want to do with athletics, I guess? Is that what it is? It's athletics. It's not throw.
That's a 23 on a 50.
Roll me a 1d6 and add 2 to it. And are you going for Sean?
Yeah, I was going for Sean.
Excellent.
That's a 6, so 8.
Yeah, we see the knife go flying. It buries itself in his cheek, and we can see mucus bubbling out
with each breath as you've destroyed his sinus cavities.
Okay.
Threat neutralized.
Yeah, I think Sean has been decimated with a machete to the dome and is lying dead.
Yeah, I probably the immediate thing I'm gonna do next is put up my hands and say like, I killed him, I got him, he's down. My bad, Paul. My bad. He's new or was new. He's not anything now except for dead.
The next person who gets to act is Angelo.
I think I was like grabbing money out of the side of the car. I think I hear the shots and I run around the side of the van with my gun like drawn because I'm thinking they're shooting at Big Snake. And so I'm like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
And not going to fire anything.
I don't think so. I'm like pretty skilled with my guns. So I'm like,
don't want to escalate a situation.
yeah, I'm not going to escalate, but like, I'm going to like step in front of Snake kind of with my gun drawn.
Jimothy, what are you doing?
So we see Bobby, hands up, that dude's dead. So like whatever I was doing, like I fully am aware of all of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I also just sort of like stand up and be like, we were fucking with him on the way over here and he didn't do the hiss. And I don't carry a weapon anyway, so like.
Jack.
I'm gonna continue sleeping or not sleeping. No one really knows. Clutching my club, ready for anything
Ready
or not.
for anything, but not doing anything.
He's like Schrodinger's Jack.
Yeah, trying. I mean,
I am Schrodinger's Jack. Okay, Fight Club.
Can we describe the club a little bit? Because like I could see like
Homemade?
caveman, like sort of
Yeah.
like,
Like
the Bob
EDM or
Marley
techno, or
spliff,
what
but
kind
in
of club
club
is
form.
this?
I could also see like a bat with nails in
Yeah,
it.
that's what it's like baseball bat.
Because like
maybe.
being like a tweaker, I kind of really like the nail baseball.
But then
bat.
also like drawn on with like the marker.
yeah.
Can Jack please describe it?
Yeah.
Their
Actually, you
club.
describe it, Jack.
Well, at first I wanted it to be a club that was roughly hewn. Okay, it's gonna be all those things. It's gonna be a roughly hewn club,
Mhm.
like a caveman. But then also has a bunch of high school kids Sharpie graffiti on it.
Like that S.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't really
like,
read it.
Love you
Yeah.
like a sister.
Gonna
Yeah.
have lightning bolts and
LYLAS.
flames too.
Yes,
Have a kick-ass
the
summer.
Superman
Hack ass.
insignia.
Have a kick ass summer.
yeah.
Yeah, the dollar sign ass thing. Yeah.
And then he also drew like the Calvin and Hobbes peeing guy.
There's
on
a sticker.
something. What's
one
it peeing
sticker,
on?
and it's Calvin and Hobbes peeing. No, who is it? Which one's the kid? Calvin?
Calvin?
I think so.
Yeah, what's Calvin peeing on?
The Ford sign.
And then underneath it, you got fix or repair daily written underneath it.
But
Fuckers
yet
only
we're
run
driving a
downhill.
Ford van.
The things we know about Jack is you pretend to sleep, you have a sick club, and you hate Fords.
Fair enough.
Or maybe it was like a family heirloom.
Oh, true. Maybe Jack's dad hates Fords.
This ass has been on this club for 2 centuries.
Never remove it. It's the source of our power, Jack.
So Jack's waiting to see what happens. No need to interfere right now.
JC.
So I'm standing in front of Bobby at Slash. I think I only really ever call him Big Snake for whatever reason. And I've got my gun drawn. I'm like kind of standing. I'm looming over, like standing in front of everybody in my
Sure.
crew.
Okay, Bobby, you are up on the thing because I rolled dexterity for all 3 of them and they were shit.
Paul, I've got a first aid kit. You want me to get it?
What the fuck is this, man? He starts grabbing at his shoulder.
He was recommended by a friend. I'm probably going to lose some points with that friend because I killed him. But I mean, he was trying to kill my other friends, meaning you. You know, like Jimothy was saying, he didn't do the hiss. I had to teach him that stupid flash signal like 15 times. I was trying to give the kid a break, and he just, obviously he blew it. So,
Roll me like either human or charisma.
ooh, that is a 64 on a 65 charisma.
Yeah, you really need to keep control of your shit, man. I need something to patch this up.
Yeah, I got it. And I go get the first aid kit.
I have first aid.
All right, roll first aid.
I rolled a 26.
Nice, you did it. So you patch him up. That's a bullet hole. Don't stick your finger in it. You're lucky I got a soft spot for you. Just bring me all the shit. Who's bringing the bag to him?
Probably me. I think I probably like bring the bag and also do the first aid.
Yeah, looks like it's all here. Let's fucking go.
I got 5% off, 5% discount, man. Here, and I like hand him some of the money back. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's you know this isn't how I do business. Don't mix family and business. The kid wasn't my family, but he kind of was, friend of the family. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna get back in my van and we're gonna go. And I start rifling through Sean's dead body's pockets for the keys. to the van.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he drove.
Whoa. He was screaming about for his brother. Again, we're sorry.
Oh, yep, good call.
What was he talking about? We shouldn't have brought him. Bobby fucked up. Robert fucked up.
Robert.
Yeah,
the
Paul's
only time
like,
I'll call you
Robert.
anything except for a big snake.
I just kind of like hang my head in shame, like, dang it, guys, I know. Like I said, don't mix family and business.
What the fuck? Do you know him? His name is Sean John, and he told us a lot about his brother John.
John Sean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now that you mention it, like, we should probably know, just because I don't want to hire someone else who's also going to do this. I'd like to not hire them before this happens again, you know?
Yeah, I killed his brother. So what? Are you asking for a list of everyone I've killed?
You just nod for
Yeah,
that.
Jack wakes up and nods.
Jack's like,
No, not a list, but anything that would be pertinent.
I mean, are any of them people that I might hire, or were they related to people?
Man, I don't got a crystal ball.
Okay, well, all right. You know what?
here's a list of everyone I know.
I apologize this happened. I mean, we've been doing this together for how many years now? You know that when you kill people, their family's going to get mad at you. You can't get mad at them for that. That's just being human.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, come on, man. Here, look, here's another 2% off, and I like shove some more money at. Has this happened before?
No, you guys have never had something like this happen before.
No, I mean, like, I'm asking him, has anyone ever tried to kill him for, like, revenge before?
Yeah, pretty much daily. Why do you think I have these big boys with me?
Oh,
And
okay.
he pats his big boys.
All right. Was there anything weird about this time, or?
I mean, it's weird that you brought him here to assassinate me, I guess I would say.
Well, I didn't bring him here to do that.
Well, it
You're saying
sure
it like
feels
that
like
wasn't-
you did.
I mean, I did in the sense that it happened, but I
He
didn't in
admits
the
it.
sense that that wasn't my intent. Come on.
What was there anything interesting about the details of you killing his brother that are sort of like outside of the norm for the other stuff? Like,
Yeah, I just killed John Sean. And I guess you killed Sean John.
So I guess there's 2 less Seans in the world and 2 less Johns in the world, eh?
As you guys are like having this conversation, I just pick up Sean's body and kind of motion for the other big guys to come follow me, and we just start digging a hole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm like, come on.
They follow you. I think the tension has been diffused in regards to him getting shot.
as
Muscle
we like
knows
rifle
muscle.
through his
and we
pockets or
just-
anything, is there anything interesting?
Yeah, you want to rifle through shit. Yeah, that's fine. There's
I
the
shout,
keys
Angelo,
is-
get my knife out of his head, please. I need that back.
I do. And I like take off his jacket. I like go through his pockets real quick and like just
You fuck up his teeth and cut off his fingers.
Just-
That we
yeah,
don't
burn his
identify him.
finger.
yeah, I like walk about, I don't know, half mile maybe from where the tire tracks are.
Mhm.
And then can I roll like botany?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Something that will like diffuse the scent of a dead body to
Oh,
put on
okay.
top of it.
Sure.
28 out of 50. I find patchouli or
You
whatever.
find so much patchouli.
There's patchouli everywhere in this desert.
It's native to.
There's just like
Mexico,
another
New Mexican
corpse of a
desert.
man that's been killed in a different drug deal in the
He's
New
got a lot of
Mexican desert.
patchouli.
He's
I
just
just
covered in
hear-
patchouli.
But
Yep. So you take that patchouli and
I don't know.
rub the corpse down, I guess.
I just like sprinkle it over and then I bury him.
that all goes off without a hitch.
I like wipe off our footprints as we walk back, brush them off.
Paul, thanks. Let's not do this again. Next time will be smoother, I promise. Vipers, let's slither out, and I get back in the van. We're going to see whoever it is now.
I'm like, I need a
Kobe
drink
tea.
after that.
Antonio at Kobe's Teeth. Or Kobe Teeth's. This is
I
good
love-
Okay,
food.
Steve.
No, Kobe Teeth's. I love this bar and grill.
This is good food.
Kobe Teeth, please eat here. Okay, sounds good. That went exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah, that's I'm imagining that I'm starting off hitting my bonds pretty hard with that one.
Yeah, I don't think that you're gonna come home and be like, well, we killed Sean.
In fairness, it was in self-defense. He wasn't shooting at me, but he was shooting at someone that would have shot with me if I hadn't killed him first. So
So we'll say it's like by the time you get to Kobe Teeth's, I love this bar and grill. This is good food here. It's like 9 p.m. we'll say. So it's dark out. Kobe Teeth's is out in the desert, a ways out from Truth or Consequence. You guys would know that it's a bar that's considered kind of neutral ground. So like various people who may or may not get along will be able to do deals there basically. So, and this includes like cartels and stuff. There's like a kind of agreed upon, we're not going to do anything here. It's a pretty large bar. It's got a front patio that there are 1 or 2 people smoking cigarettes out, and they each have like, a bottle of like some beer. Inside, you can hear the sounds of a band playing. The band is like some shitty blues rock band, like dad rock playing. I can show you a little map that I have of it. I will text it to the group.
I'm picturing it being one of those bars where you're like, this building was clearly meant to be like a storage facility that went out of business.
Yeah.
And because it's in the middle of nowhere, someone turned it into a bar, but it's way larger than it should be.
Yeah, it's just much larger. And so there's like a area that's got like a video poker kind of area. And then it's got like, like a couple back rooms where people maybe do like a little bit of business. And then there's there's that door to the video poker room. There's the door outside to the right, and then there's the door in the back to the outside, and then there's like bathrooms there in the back corner. You guys would know that Antonio is there, probably waiting for you to offload your product, and he usually comes also with a bunch of large men.
Yeah, is there like a place at the bar where we normally meet?
You guys have like a specific table kind of in like the corner over there, like by the bar, like close enough that you guys can get drinks. Because I would imagine that these are like, the way I'm imagining these go down is that you guys have to go and like have a bunch of drinks with him before like the actual business unfolds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody gets to just like go in and go out. Like when you're dealing drugs out in the middle of the desert, they're like willing to like go back and forth. But when you're in a place where everybody can kind of hang out and drink and not be worried about the police or FBI or whatever, it's like becomes kind of a thing, right?
As we park the van, I turn around and say to everyone, so did Antonio kill any of your siblings? Like, we're not going to have another one of those, right? Because we're all cool. Sean was new. It's got me a little bit shaken. All right.
All my siblings are in Chicago.
Jimothy like shrugs his shoulders and just like walks in and goes immediately to the video poker lounge.
The video poker lounge, I think, has the like cowboy saloon doors. You know what I mean? They're not like actual doors you have to walk in and out. They're like just enough, whatever legally they have to make like an arcade or whatever. So you can kind of keep an eye on the corner there. What does Jack and Angelo do? What's like because you guys have done this for a while, I think, right?
Yeah, I just stick very, very close to Bobby.
Okay.
At all times.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's Jack do?
I go to the bar.
Yeah, like saddle up to the bar kind of immediately. Is Jack keeping an eye on stuff?
Yeah, kind of sit sideways with the arm on the bar.
Yeah.
A little look around.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe you're at like the corner or something so you can see kind of all around you. Okay, like that. That sounds good. You sit down. Antonio's there with his like 3 or 4 like normal dudes that you see that are like big ass dudes, like, tattoos, like, I don't know, probably like at least like 6'3", 6'4", like 300 pounds.
Yeah, I take a seat like wherever we are so I can always see the door.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to sit. If your back is to the bar, you'll see every exit of the bar.
That's where I sit.
Sure. And then you guys would also know, so I'll tell you, when you walk in, there's probably 30 or 40 people, including the video poker room and the bar itself. I will say that there is a bartender you guys know named Emily. She is always the bartender there. It's almost like she never is off of work. So she's always there. You see 2 30-year-old man and a 30-year-old woman. I'm just giving you like what sticks out from a little abnormal. And they're sitting with a guy who is like wearing a trench coat and sunglasses. Then you see 4 like 24 to 27-year-old, 2 men, 2 women. They look like they are models for Patagonia. Like they've just been out camping and stuff. They've got all their like camping backpacks and shit with them. They're drinking at a table. And then you see 32 like mid-30s women who are wearing like leather jackets, like biker jackets. And they obviously look like they're on like a date of some sort. And they both have t-shirts on her, and their white t-shirts say Saucer Watch. And those are the people that you see. And then Antonio, obviously. So when you guys sit down.
As we're walking past the ladies, I say, do saucer watches keep good time? But I don't actually ever break stride or look at them. and I just go sit down with Tony.
I think they both stare at you.
I don't even stop to really look or pay attention. I guess my thought was they were there together.
They are there together. I don't mean have fun sexually. That was really misleading for you.
They want a
Sorry.
third.
Sorry.
And this is how the next sort of the scenario goes.
So this is a sex scenario. You guys are all just going
Sex
to have
marauders
sex.
are back.
Sex marauders are back. Fucking Brandon, so unhappy with us. This is not a sex scenario. Yeah, they just are
Can't really
like,
stop us, so.
I preposition them
This was
for a
not
third.
written as a sex scenario, but I'm not going to stop you if that's what you want to make it. If we all want an erotic evening together.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like, I probably just, it's almost like I say it without even, like, being able to help myself. Like, it just pops into my head and I say it. Don't even really stop or pay attention. I keep walking towards Tony. That's really where I'm focused.
All right, you guys get to Tony, and he is bald dude, no facial hair at all, probably like 5'5", but fucking jacked, and wearing like a black shirt tucked into jeans.
Are you just picturing the guy from Barry?
The guy from Barry?
The bald guy from Barry?
I don't know if I've watched enough Barry.
Oh, the Eastern European guy that's bald with no facial hair that always wears a t-shirt tucked into jeans or like athletic wear?
I guess that is who I'm picturing then. Have you guys watched Barry?
I don't remember that particularly, but
He's like one of the main characters.
That's Barry.
Creepy no eyebrows guy?
Yeah.
Okay, he has eyebrows.
Yeah, I mean,
Stupid
But
idiot.
you're like, he's bald with no facial hair.
No, he's
Yeah.
not the guy from Barry.
Okay.
he could be.
He could be the guy.
I
we'll
just
go with he
Googled.
could be the guy from Barry.
Also, he fucks. So
Yeah, he fucks,
propositioned
so
you for.
he is very erotic.
Just kidding. This is an erotic scenario.
Got him.
Got him. You have sex with him. Roll sex.
Roll for peen size.
How much luck do I have? None, apparently.
Burn it all. Trust me.
Critically failed beat.
Push the roll. Push the roll.
I critically fail my sex
Finds
roll.
a penis pump.
Things don't work out. Yeah, so you don't have sex with Barry.
Cool. Yeah, so, hey, Tony.
Hey.
Yep. Let's
Now
have
it's really hard not to make this erotic, which I am very good
like
at.
sorry, there was some issues with the deal with Paul, but it worked itself out. A little bit shaken, but I'm all right.
Oh, the Minto's still operating okay?
Yeah, he is. His draw might be a little bit slow on the side that he got shot in, but he'll live.
Kind of eyebrows raised.
Okay,
I
what
didn't shoot him. It wasn't me. Here, let's drink.
Very convincing. I think your guys' normal way you would go about doing this stuff is drinking for like an hour or two. So is there anything anyone wants to do during, we'll say, those like hour or two of drinking? Because it's kind of just bullshitting, you know what I mean? He's like,
Sit down, I got a bottle. I got a bottle of tequila.
pulls out like a bottle of tequila and then like has like a round of beers that gets like brought out, and he knows each of you guys, I think. So he probably like at least has like a drink poured for you.
He knows I drink straight vodka.
Yeah, what's everybody's drink of choice?
Vodka.
Okay. What's Jack's drink of choice?
rum and cokes.
Yeah, that's fair. What's Angelo's drink of choice, or Jimothy's drink of choice?
some sort of like Red Bull and
Oh yeah,
something like
Red Bull and tequila, or Red Bull and
Yeah.
vodka, or just like something.
Red Bull and anything. He's just like Red Bull and anything.
Yeah, Red Bull and anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Big Snake probably drinks root beer and bourbon.
Gross.
Yeah,
That sounds bad.
like this really weird combination. of
Very
shit.
sweet drink.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go with like energy drink and bourbon, but I didn't want to steal Jimothy's energy drink thing, which is basically I've been drinking this drink for like 30 years now. Because the first time Jimothy and I came to this bar, I was gonna order what he ordered, and then I was like,
Panic ordered.
root beer and bourbon.
Because you were embarrassed that one time. I like that. You're like, I respect Jimothy too much to tell him the truth. I guess the normal ritual then is you guys kind of drink, you talk shit, and then...
So how much you got for me?
And did you guys bring it in from the van, or...
I brought a suitcase that looks the same as the suitcase, but this suitcase just has a gun in
Okay.
it, which is something I probably normally do.
Sure.
I looked it up, and conceal carry is legal in New Mexico. You can only carry one gun at a time, and so I pictured myself welding 2 guns together so that I could say that it's only one.
Okay.
I didn't really do that. Sorry.
I
That
mean, I
just
would like
popped into
you
my
to
head.
do that. That'd be sick as hell. Yeah, so the drugs are still in the back of your car.
Yeah, I basically tell them, like, yeah, I got the full amount because the extra that I gave to Paul for him getting shot, I'm just going to, like, take that out of my own
Take
money
that
and
out. Yeah,
make
take
up
that
the
out of your
difference.
Okay.
You don't make it in this business 30 years without having a good business reputation, treating your customers right, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Tony nods emphatically, whatever it is that you're saying.
Yeah, my dad used to say that too. So how you want to do this tonight? What are we doing tonight?
You know, the usual. I'm going to go out, change out my suitcase, come back, go to the bathroom, leave the suitcase in there, and then, you know, someone else comes in and picks it up afterward.
What do you guys do while he does that? Because he's going to go, you're going to see him leave, which you're used to seeing him leave.
I sit in my spot with my vodka and just sip it.
I kind of imagine everyone's just like chilling, right? Eyes on him, kind of like chilling. We're going to go, you go outside. There are probably 15 to 17 cars parked out there.
Is that normal?
That it's normal. There are like 15 cars out there. But what you're going to see, actually roll me an alertness. Just Jimmy. None of you guys.
Normal fail. Still a fail.
Okay. You're not going to notice anything. You're going to grab the suitcase. You're going to switch them out. You're going to go to the bathroom. The bathroom that you guys trade out, though, is actually like an outhouse on the outside of the bar, right? So like the bar has bathrooms, but that's like where people go to actually go to the bathroom and to like do cocaine, you know? Like that's not the outhouse is where all the like shit goes down. So there's like plausible, I guess, deniability of some sort. So you're going out to this outhouse. It's, you know, like 60 degrees out. It's super dark. You can't really see. You can see the stars, I guess, everywhere because of just how far away you actually are. Because the closest town's like Albuquerque, and it's 120 miles away. Going out to this outhouse, you drop it into the actual like the hole of the toilet, but nobody actually shits there, so it's like pristine, clean. Drop it in, roll out, and when you roll out, what you're gonna see is 4 cars have pulled up. One of which you recognize as Demento's car. You're going to see Paul jump out, and he kind of staggers out looking like kind of drunk with a gun, and he fires it off into the air, and then like probably 20 other dudes get out of their cars, all with like guns.
Have they seen me?
They have not seen you because you're on the side of the building, and this is a pretty large building.
Okay.
And you're on the side with an emergency exit, right? So there's that side on the east side that had a door that was an exit.
Okay. I am going to try to sneak back around to the emergency exit and come in like a different way and get everyone's attention and try to like get out.
Wait, didn't he shoot his gun in the air?
Yeah, he shot his gun in the air for sure. You guys are going to hear all this.
No, I didn't. Paul did.
Yeah, Paul did. But
Paul shot his gun in the air as I was like walking
In
out
the
of this
parking lot.
outhouse. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I don't think you need to come in and like alert us. I think that like
You just need to get inside.
if you're out in
I
the
think
middle
he
of
means,
fucking
like, try to be,
nowhere,
Yeah. Like out the back door.
Like try to like get our attention to be like, hey, come this way.
Yeah. Because if it was like one person, then sure. But I'm like, oh shit, there's like 20 people here. He looks like he's not himself. We need to exit the situation surreptitiously.
Yeah.
I just think that I would like if you hear a gunshot in the middle of like this place is like in the middle of nowhere, and this is like a place where like people come and like nothing ever happens, and you hear a gunshot outside. I think literally every single person in the bar would just immediately empty out into the parking lot. Like I don't think that this would be like there's the people shooting the guns again.
I think you would know that in this situation specifically with this bar, the thought is you keep your shit outside. And so if something's going to happen, it can happen outside off the grounds or whatever. But the inside of the bar is where people are like, nothing like whatever. And actually,
but if you're doing like the drug dealers in the outhouse though, like the back and forth like through there, then wouldn't it be?
Well, right, but I think the thought is that like hearing a gunshot outside of the bar is not
uncommon.
uncommon.
Yeah, because
Right.
I think is what like the point.
We
that
are in like a
trying to
neutral
make.
ground here, but people who get in fights, like drunken fights, you get pushed outside and you like fight outside. And that's like where like things go into the parking lot or further out into the parking lot.
And we all ignore the gunshot.
Well, my guess is you wouldn't necessarily ignore it, but I think you'd be like, what is going on? So Jimmy, what are you doing? You coming in?
Yeah, I'm like trying to go around to the emergency exit and like get everyone's attention to come out this way, not out through the front.
Sure. So what we're going to have happen then is when you come into the emergency exit, I think there's probably people who are nonplussed by this, specifically your group. I think Tony's pretty nonplussed by this whole situation. The group of like 24 to 27 year olds are like, what the fuck is going on? There was like a gunshot out there. The group with the 30-year-olds with the guy in the like trench coat, they don't seem super like confused by any of this. This is like shit happens outside, you take it outside, you deal with it, and you come back in kind of thing. So I think the only people who would really respond to you are the like group of like younger people. And are you going to motion to your group to come out too?
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about anyone other than my group.
Okay. You're coming in from that side there. You'd probably actually have to come in and grab people if you wanted to actually like get them out.
I mean, that's kind of what I assumed based on do we have any kind of like, I don't know, code?
Yes.
Just like the least like
yeah.
You can just,
easily
like,
heard
spit
thing.
really
You're like,
far. You just like shoot the spit out.
Maybe I do like a rattle, like a rattlesnake rattle. I don't know how to make a rattlesnake sound.
maybe you have like one of those sticks you could buy at like
The rain
A
stick.
stick.
The rain stick.
Yeah.
And back and forth. Yeah, that's fine. I think you run in. I think you're gonna have to grab each of them basically, or like, just be like somebody's coming out. So you grab everybody, you open up that emergency exit again to get towards the outhouse, and it looks like they've circled the whole place with their cars.
I probably walk out the door, go, and then like close the door.
You guys would feel that this is really abnormal.
Yeah, I get that feeling already. I guess I look at Emily and say, Emily, you don't happen to have any underground tunnels to get out of here, do you?
Roll luck.
Okay.
Roll tunnel.
Who has dig?
That's ridiculous. Yeah. So Emily, you guys would know, is kind of a no-nonsense kind of person. She also doesn't really seem to give a shit. She seems to have like no dog in any fight. She has a shotgun and a couple like actually guns like hanging up behind her. She seems very competent. She looks at you and it's like, no tunnels under here.
Yeah, I figured that was a long shot.
But what does happen, just
How about
because you fucking said that, the 24 to 27 year olds, you hear one of the guys be like,
What's going on? What's going on?
in a panicked voice,
Are you talking about tunnels?
No, I said funnels. I wanted to make some funnel cake.
He just grabs a bunch of like TNT and is like, I could blow the place out.
Why are they shooting guns like that? Why are they doing that?
and as that's happening, you're hearing like a couple gunshots firing, and they're from like around the bar itself.
I probably shove the kid back in his seat and I say, shut up and sit down. Give me a minute. And then I say, guys, back me up here. And then I guess I go to the front door and like stick my head out and say,
Before we do that,
Yeah.
Is there a way onto the roof?
Yeah, there's definitely a way on the roof if you want to get on the roof, for sure.
Before you do that, I think sort of like my MO is I probably just grab I'd like look at Emily and like put like a couple $100 down on and then like grab the box of Everclear, some towel rags, and just walk up. You just let me know if you need anything as I start ripping cloth napkins and like shoving them in the top of this like bottle. You just let me know.
when you hear the hiss, man, and I give him a wink, and then I go over to the door,
'Kay.
and I stick my head out and I say, Paul, how's your arm, buddy?
Paul is stumbling. He looks like shit. You can see the wound where his gunshot was is kind of open. There is blistered, puckered, kind of pink flesh. It looks like grayed meat that's gone bad, like you left hamburger out. With each movement of the shoulder, you see the tendons and the muscle heads moving, kind of moving the bone around. And he is like,
Bobby, come the fuck out, man. I just want to talk with you.
fires it off, and he's got like there's like at least at this point like 30 or 40 dudes like surrounding him,
Supporting him, surrounding him?
surrounding him, surrounding
Okay.
him.
We can talk from here, Paul.
I'm like,
I
I'm
like to
standing
imagine your
behind
head
the
is just
door.
like peeking out of the door, and you're like, we can talk from here.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I have my gun like on the door, and I'm standing just adjacent to Bobby, with like my AK just literally on the door.
Okay. So you're up on roof, AK. What's Jack doing with club?
No, just watching everybody else that's inside.
Okay.
I think listening to what's going on with Bobby, but kind of keeping an eye on how people are doing inside.
Okay. From the inside, I would say, again, some of the groups don't seem to care that much, and some of the groups seem super freaked, specifically the young kids. And then the two ladies who were on the date, the Saucer Watch ladies, they seem like super nervous. Most of the other people don't seem to really give a shit at this point. And I want to emphasize that does not, this is strange, but also like weird, shit happens with people kind of here. Like fights break out, people like get shot and killed or whatever. But generally speaking, if you're a patron here, it doesn't extend into the bar itself. And some people are like, just go out there, Bobby.
As I'm like up on the roof, uncapping like as I go up all the things and like ripping, can I just like quick do like a circle and like get like a better assessment of the situation?
Yeah.
A more accurate number. Like, are they standing in like?
So Baldur's Gate does advantage. I really like advantage. So how about you do stealth with advantage?
Baldur's Gate does what?
Advantage, where you get two of the tens or two of the hundreds dice.
Yep.
And then you get to pick the best. This is just for Jimothy because he's sneaking around up top.
Oh, I'm good. I'm stopping there. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 10. Nice. Yeah, you sneak around easily. No problem at all. You can see that there are a shit ton of people here. It looks like there are what you initially thought were like 5 cars have turned into like 15, have turned into like 25 cars surrounding this whole bar. Paul looks super fucked, right? Like kind of drunk, has this like fucked up shoulder wound. A lot of the other people, though, are out with weapons. And they've now surrounded it, and you're looking at like, there's like 25 cars, 4 to 5 people per car. There's like 125 people around. The thing, give me an intelligence roll or a human or whatever is like highest there.
13 on an 80.
So here's the weird thing about this is that some of these people you recognize as like gangbanger looking like people or gangbangers you've met or like whatever. But some of them are just like not. Every once in a while you spy like a 65-year-old guy with like a pot belly over his jeans and like a Canadian tuxedo that looks like he's like, just had been like chilling in his home or something. And then with that success, I'm also going to tell you start seeing more cars coming from around the bend, lights flashing out in the back. People are kind of like marching out of their cars with like guns and weapons and stuff. And it's in some ways, has Jimothy ever seen Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah, for sure.
He's getting some fucking zombie vibes from this shit. They're not like torn up, like, like ripped up like dead things, but they're definitely people acting very strange. They're staring at the bar and they're kind of like mouthing words similar to what you can hear Paul shouting as he's like shooting and shit. And then they're staring at the bar and they stare up. They don't look at you though. It's not like they see you. They're like, you, bar up. And then they kind of stop. And then you can see them kind of rustle around and then look back down. So you kind of have these like walking, strange, dream-like, trance-like something there is what I think you would see.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I guess if you wanted to come down and talk with him.
Yeah, I think probably that would be weird enough that I would come down.
Sure.
Okay. There's a fuck ton of people. There's like a fuck ton more. Like they're fucking high, but sort of under control by something. They're acting high with a purpose, which is
strange, right? Like a collective purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone doing anything weird inside? I have pretty high alertness.
Yes.
Can I be looking for?
Give me a roll on your alertness.
Okay, it's 70. So.
And I'll give you advantage, and so I'll tell you what that means if you don't pass. You pass.
29.
Excellent.
26 out of 70.
Yeah. So that sounds good. What you are going to notice is that a couple things. The 4 younger kids who are like 24 to 27 younger adults, they are rifling through their giant like hiking packs that they're in looking for something, and they kind of all seem to be like they're
Like they
as a
know what
group
they're looking for?
looking for something. They're like, one of us has this in the pack, we're like looking through trying to find something. And then the 2 ladies with the Saucer Watch shirts on, they are going to be kind of eyes darting around as if they may like try to make them
Bolt.
escape, like bolt. And so that's what you see with those with like that alertness roll. Like, you're free to do anything if you want. Same thing with Jimothy. I mean, because they kind of think this is all like happening.
Yeah, this is as like
it's like all like
I see Bobby like kind of walk towards the door when he hears I see him come in from the side, and as he comes in, I like notice that he looks worried, and I basically at that moment get up and just follow him wherever he's going. And so I just again have my gun trained on the door, like kind of ear to the door, listening to what's going on.
Yeah, with his head poking out. Yeah, so Jimothy comes back downstairs, and what does Jimothy do? Does he signal everybody, or does he? What's like his?
I assume that Angelo with the gun and sort of like tailing Bobby, and then I think Jack probably also notices enough to like listen in, and I probably keep an eye on like the rest of the bar where they're going out this way, and just be like, so there are like a ton more cars coming. Thought there was maybe 20, now there's 75, 100 people, and they are all fucking high, but like hive minding, doing weird shit, like kind of all the same stuff. I haven't seen any drugs like this or anything like that, and so he's just like fully convinced that like this is all fucked up on something.
Yeah, something fucked. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That like this is like some sort of drug, something or other. Because I think, I don't know, Jimmy, if you heard, but some of the stuff that Jimothy saw was that
I just heard everything Pat said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, and I assume that Big Snake hears that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like I think that like I'm probably like scanning the rest of like the bar that we are in while you're looking out the front door, and so I think that we're kind of like back to back where I'm looking at like everybody else inside to make sure no one else is fucking acting weird.
Yeah, so I guess like, probably upon hearing that, I'm probably thinking the same thing you are, where it's like, okay, this is some kind of weird drug thing. And I probably like stick my head back in the door, like while still looking out. And I say, hey, Tony, you know about any like weird new drugs or bad batches that have been going around?
Crocodile out yet?
Tony shakes his head.
Oh, there's always people dying and, ODing and whatnot, but I haven't seen anything like super crazy or anything. I haven't had trouble with any of the shit I've been distributing.
Okay, no hive mind drugs that are hitting the market.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the hive mind drugs. That's right.
And then he looks at you like you're an idiot.
Cha.
That's the normal Tony thing.
Like, come on, Tony. You know what? I'm grasping at straws here. So I guess my thinking is, I imagine that Big Snake talks to himself a lot. So he's probably like, shit. Okay, some kind of weird drug thing. Tony's no help. And I turn back, I stick my head out the door, and I say, Paul, is there something funny with the drugs you gave me?
Why don't you just come out here and we can talk about it?
And I'm like, shit, okay. I can't be a pussy in front of everyone. All right, man. I'll come out a little bit.
I'm going back on the roof.
I'm going back up the roof. Oh God.
Yeah. And I just like step out and stand like with my foot kind of like sideways still in the door. And I'm like just as out the door as I can be with my foot still in the door. And I'm like, okay, I am technically outside now. What do you want?
You heard me pitter patter up. And then like here's it like run across the roof back to where it's like right above him again.
This little like ninja guy. What's everyone else doing in this situation?
Found a bar cat, playing with the bar cat.
Playing with the bar cat? It's a man in a cat suit, so like a 5'2" man. Yeah, it's a furry, like, and he's like prow prow, and you guys are dancing to the shitty bar band that I forgot is playing during this.
I'm still paying attention to what's going on though. When Jimothy runs downstairs, I mention, and I kind of sidle over and mention that the kids are acting kind of squirrely and looking for something, but I'll keep an eye on them. And
those two chicks.
Oh, the two chicks looked freaked out.
Yeah, they just look like they're gonna bolt.
Salsa. Oh, them salsa ladies look like they were about to freak out, maybe leave.
I think I'm just like, don't worry about them. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
I stick my head back out. I'm like, all right, Paul, I'm technically outside. How have you not bled to death as we've been wasting all this time? Your arm's clearly gone. It was there last time I saw you. That's not on me.
Why don't you come out, Bobby? All the way out, so we can talk face to face. You can take a closer look at my arm. That Sean guy, Bobby. What was in that gun, Bobby?
Bullets?